Thanks everybody for those of you that don't know me. I'm Bruce Daniel. I'm the chairman of the branding committee. I'm going to give you a presentation tonight on the branding process that we've been through over the last couple of years. We had focus groups that got together that took a cross section of the membership to form what we defined as our branding position statement. This will be one of the only things I really want people to pay attention to, because this is truly the foundation for our club's brand. We are a club that offers a complete country club experience without the typical country club stuffiness and attitude. We are the perfect club for families seeking a country club experience, but not the country club pretentiousness. Unlike other clubs in the region that are surrounded by the city and city people, our club offers a low-key resort-like environment, the best youth programs in the state, an ever-boring chip golf course, brand new facilities, amenities, and a membership that supports the club exceeds all expectations. All of this with the privacy provided by the secluded and stunning backdrop of Table Mountain Mesa, looming in the shadows of the Rocky Mountains, with National Geographic moments provided daily by wildlife on property. That statement is really what we pulled from focus groups that went out to the membership, got a good cross-section of the membership, trying to define who we are. With that statement, we decided that we needed to go out and hire somebody to really take us to the next level on a professional basis. We looked at about 13 different companies, branding companies, narrowed that down to 3 companies that we actually brought in-house and interviewed. All of those 3 companies were very qualified, had kind of similar resumes, and had a portfolio that they could open up and show us how their success stories have been here and there. Much like any of you that have ever interviewed a potential employee in your own business, you had 3 people that came before you and you went, boy, they all have the same education, they all have similar experience, they all seem really sharp, but somehow, some way, you kind of feel that one person is just really the person that you want to reach out and grab a hold of, somebody that you really think is going to come into your organization and do the job. Anna Bliss was that person for us. They had their process that they set forth on their insight segment of the process. They came to the club, met with some key people of the club, some members, some of the department heads, certainly our director of golf, to talk about how the merchandising of the stuff out of the golf shop, how that affects. It's a huge revenue stream for the club. Talked to many of the employees. Spent a lot of time touring the clubhouse. Actually went out on the golf course. Let me see if we can get a feel for what this is. They were very excited about the energy that they felt at the club. You could see the true excitement in them, and you knew it was genuine and not just a sales pitch. They already had the job. They already had the contract. These people were truly excited to be here. You know, one of the things that really impressed me most is it kind of went outside the box and thought a little bit past that. They sought out the people at Studio DH in Golden, the people that designed our clubhouse. Thought it was important enough to go out to them and talk to them about, what did you feel? How did this feel to you? How did you come up with the architectural feeling of this clubhouse? So they really encompassed a lot of things, looking for what is Rolling Hills. From a strategic standpoint, they looked at other Rolling Hills in the region, looked at other clubs in the region, you know, went out to our competition and tried to find wanted to find solutions that are unique and differentiate Rolling Hills, not only from the club down the street, but from the club 200 miles from now, from here, that possibly has the same name. After that, after developing what they called their creative brief, they came up with something in excess of 200 actual possible logos. I believe the number was close to about 250. Some of these, obviously, as you would imagine, is somebody doodling on the side of the deal and go, yeah, this is it. Well, you know, unless you're probably really have an abstract mind from a design capability standpoint, you're really not going to understand that. But they went through a very, very unique process in developing this, and didn't just kind of draw a couple of sketches on a piece of paper and bring it to us. Their key findings from their strategic phase was characteristics of Rolling Hills, much of which really kind of falls in line with our branding position statement. We have casual sophistication here. We're not a black tie club, but you know, we're not cowboy boots in northwestern Utah either. We're family friendly. We're not stuffy or pretentious. We're not seen as the old gentleman's club, your grandfather and a bunch of old guys sitting in the card room smoking cigars, and no women and kids allowed on property, or for that matter within 500 feet of the front door. We have some things that are quite unique. The wildlife viewing is a common occurrence. We've all had to wait for the deer to clear the fairway for us to make our second shot. Annabliss personnel are kind of